No doubt, parental blessings are actually very, very valid and productive. And I believe there is this bonding that exists between parents and their children, which I feel has divine undertone. So today, with me in the studio, I have Mr. Emmanuel. He will be dissecting the effect of parental blessings on their children. So, Mr. Emmanuel, it's nice having you on the studio.
Thank you.
I'm privileged to have you once again.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Emmanuel, what do you have to say about the topic of discussion?
Yeah, it's a nice privilege coming here once again on this
Yeah.
topic. And when it comes to issue of parents and their children, I would like us to look at it a little bit holistically. Then when we talk about parents, we are not talking about your father and your mother alone. We are talking about your guardians too. They could be your spiritual parents, they could be your mentor. They are also a
Yes.
form of
Yeah.
a parent over you. Now, in African culture, it is very important we treat our parents with respect. And if we look at Bible, just like you said, it's a divine design. We all know God is our father, like a parent. Now, if you look at it in the Bible, even the Bible said it that honor your father and your mother so that
Your days may be long.
so that means that God reckons with parents, and it is very important for us as children to also look at it from that point of view. Now, as a child, I will not lie to you, the impact our parents play in our lives is very enormous. Bible also make us understand in Christian doctrine that even our parents are termed as God. At times, they are little gods over us. After God, it's our parents. Before we all grow up to be full-grown adults and go our separate ways and things like that. So it is very important we cultivate a very healthy, what is it called, relationship with our parents. Because I've come to realize in this palace that we are, in these African settings that we are, blessings of parents, they are very important in the lives of children. They play a crucial role. So I was going through it, and it was making it clear to me to understand that the blessings you get from your parents has a profound impact on your spiritual life, has a profound impact on your emotional life, has a profound impact on your even your connection outside, your social.
Yeah.
I have people that when you get to a place, they will ask you, whose child are you? Who is your father in this land? And there are people that through that questioning and answer, it opened and paved a lot of ways for them. So now imagine you're a rebel and perhaps your parents disown you. I'm not trying to say that issues cannot happen. Our
Yes.
parents are not always perfect. Yes, we too we are not always perfect. I've had stories of people that their parents disown, even some disown their parents. It happens, but do it as it is in your power to your best ability to build a healthy relationship. Even when you're growing up to go your separate ways,
Yes.
come on, it's good that you go in peace. You don't have to fight. You don't have to be angry. Yes, parents are not perfect. They might have favorites. Some might not be able to hide it. Some might be able to, but do everything possible in your power. Just like what the Bible says that as far as it lies in your power, pursue peace with all men and righteousness, with which
Okay. So now the effects. Now, are we saying that okay, from you just conceptualize it, but I want you to give maybe one or two hinting. You understand? Because some children, I want to believe that some persons are actually excelling because of the blessings they receive from their parents. Just like as you can see in the case of Esau and Jacob, right? So parental, so many persons have actually neglected this fact, and they see their parent as not playing a relevant role in their life. Rather, sometimes they even look at that the blessings will only come from the man of God or from the pastor, then other than the parents. So, can you, in a way, like still expatiate on the topic?
now, just like in life or in the food we eat, the work that water will do in your body, eh? Orange juice will not do it. The work that carbs will do in your body, carbohydrate, is not what protein will do. That is the way it is. In as much as we have different coverings or different leaders or different parental figure over our lives,
Yes.
there is a crucial role our biological parents
Please.
plays. Now, just like a popular saying or a slang, he that has a father has a feather. So now I know there are some parts of our culture that don't really regard
Yeah.
parents too much, most especially when they are grown. I can
Yes.
remember there was a time I was in a relationship with a lady, not from a Yoruba land, and she was like, ah, I see the way you obey your parents, even at this your age, you see submit to them. And I said, yeah, that is it. Because I'm grown, because I'm over 30, does not mean that I should not obey my parents. So far, what they are telling me to do is not wrong. They meant the best for me. It will help you a lot as a person. You cannot neglect your parents. See, there is one thing I want to tell you, and even true men of God know this thing, that there is a blessing your pastor can give over you, your imam can give over you, your spiritual leader can give over you. It's different from the kind of blessing
Your
your
parents
parents
will
can
give.
give. Because you hold their blood runs in your vein, and we have seen situations. Yes, I've listened to such testimonies and incidents in church that a parent is in Nigeria, two of her children are abroad, but because she wants them back home to come and take care of her, maybe they were not doing
Oh well.
their duty to them. They are abroad doing well. Maybe she just grabbed one of her mammalian gland and said, so 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 person, come back to Nigeria. So so person, and before you could say Jesus is Lord, the two of them were back in Nigeria.
Mm.
So that you can know the profound effect that has. It works more than magic, because their blood runs in your vein. So if they could do that on the negative side, imagine what can happen
On the
when they do
positive side.
that on the positive side. So I don't see any reason why anybody, both a foreigner or a Nigerian or African, should sideline their parents. No matter the differences you have with your parents, they still play a crucial role that God respects. You can imagine God is giving the commandments to the Israelites, and out of the 10, number one is your parents. Number one. So as youths, even as adults, no matter how old you are, so far you still have parents, their blessing is very important in your life. There are blessings that you can get from them that you cannot get from your pastor, no
Yeah.
matter how anointed.
No matter how you fast.
Even your pastor will tell you to go and
To
meet them.
that them.
So that is why I want to implore those that maybe because of one misconduct or the other, they ran out of their house
Without getting the
without
blessing.
getting the blessing. Make restitution. It's not going to kill you. Just like what one of our senior colleagues was saying, and we're saying that if you are insulted, insult is not going to write on your forehead.
Mm.
If you prostrate for a short person, you are not going to remain short.
Mm.
Because you decide to humble yourself, no matter what they have done, it won't make you bad. It will only make your life better. And I've seen situations that even when you get their blessings, it makes life
Easy. A
That
smooth ride.
ease will be there. That is, you can't escape it.
All right, viewers, you've heard his point of view. Really, parental blessing should not be taken for granted. We don't need to neglect parental blessings. Whatever you do, make sure your parents are happy with you. No matter how little you have, make sure your parents are. God honors them. God honors them very, very well. So you don't joke with them. So if you know you have not received your parental blessing, please go back. Whatever your father or your mother is now, please go back and kneel before them. Tell them to bless me, because on your own you cannot travel. You understand? So there are so many things that you have to benefit from their blessing, especially when it's coming from the depth of their heart. And there are so many things that we don't, sometimes how to access this blessing becomes a problem. Some parents don't know how to. So do you know there is a difference between mommy, I need this, and oh my beloved child, take, or mommy, I need this, take, Jare. One is a product of you disturbing the person, you understand, just as a product of you are pestering the person's life, and the person just decide to take, and a product of that is coming from the heart, you understand, so it travels more.
Yes.
So
My host, I want to let you know something, that do you know that just like we, male and female, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, have love languages, our parents too have love languages.
yes,
So if you know you want to get their blessing, look for their love language.
yes,
Look for what they need at that time.
yes.
Not just you just go there, mommy,
I need
bless
them.
me. I'm not like to you. I've tried it before. But I don't know, say, I'm going to my so place. My parents were pretending as if they didn't hear me. But when you do something that moves them,
Yes.
even like the way you praise God, or
maybe you dance around them, or maybe you
they have a love language.
yeah.
When you do it, it will automatically. It will get to a point that even you yourself, you say, and there is one thing I want to let you know when it comes to parental blessings. You know that your parents can see you and bless you,
Yes.
and at the same time, they can go behind you
And bless you. Yes, 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 yes. That's very
It
true.
goes a long way. And there is no way someone will bless you behind you if you've not done something
Yes,
that
something.
moves
Yes,
the person.
yes,
Even David moved the act of God, moved. So just like we human beings can move the act of God, we can move the act of our parents.
yes.
And they will do something like, wow.
Do you know that we have even seen some reason, sometimes or heard of sometimes where children will be sleeping and their dad or mom will come and bless them without them knowing.
Exactly.
You understand? So the truth is, whatever you are doing, if you've not gained your parental blessing, please go back to them. Is a very, very vital point in the lifting of a child or in the rising of a child. So don't neglect that. Make them happy as a time when they are very happy. Just tell them, mommy, daddy, please bless me, and you get that blessing, and it will be a smooth ring. And for those parents who because of one reason or the other refuse to bless their child, please, mommy and daddy, your child cannot excel without your blessing. So whatever they have done, please find a way in your heart to forgive them and say a word of prayer for them and bless them, because they can actually fly. And more so, when they are flying, they will definitely remember you. You understand? So thank you very much, my viewers. Nice coming with Mr. Ima. I really do appreciate. Please keep watching, keep following Eze Nnamdi on Facebook until I come your way next time. Thank you. Bye.